We are at 2049 Wadsworth Boulevard. We're in the Wild Bird Sanctuary. So at 53 feet 7 inches, as you can see, this is where this line opened up. I was able to get the cable to finally open this thing up, but you can see something has dropped. So what we're looking at right here is the lip of the pipe. I can't get the camera to go over top of that lip, but this is where it's unplugged at. This is going to be into the Mexican restaurant right in their kitchen, unfortunately. But you can see my camera head is probably 2 inches around until that has dropped at least 2 inches. From what I can tell on this, with a bunch of scale and stuff. Let me get back to here real quick. So they put some clean outs in the restaurant. And that's it right there is where our clean outs are. And just beyond the clean out is where these are at. So what's happening is everybody upstream is flushing their toilets, paper and solids and stuff like that, and it starts building up in there, and then eventually it backs up. I was able to get this open with a single blade. Got stuck a couple times. Finally it popped over there, drained everything out, but this needs to be resolved. From what I understand, we're another company that's came out here to try to get this thing open. We were successful, but it ain't gonna stay open. Now where we located this at is right at the edge of the cooler, and that's the other issue. So the big cooler's on top of it. I don't think the whole sewer line is messed up. It's just that one little section right here, and I think it's where they connected their piping. We're gonna go relocate that just to be on the safe side. But from what I can tell, I got to shut the water off finally. So you can see right here too, it doesn't looks like that whole pipe dropped. Look at that. So right now you see paper here, and you can just kind of see how the water is running. That should not be like that. So I think where their repair is what's the problem is. Yeah, that's what's happened there. Their repair has slipped. So you can see earth on the top where that white paper is. That's probably where this thing was plugged up at. So I don't know who repaired this, but that's pipe that we're seeing that has the white paper. That's pipe, and it's ground on top of that. That whole thing needs to be taken back out and redone. Then we go in the water, which would make sense if we have a low spot, because everything dropped. Yeah, I can't get in there. That's what we got. That's the clean outs in the kitchen. That whole thing is just dropped. They probably didn't bed it, would be my guess. And if you look at some of these floors here in the wild bird area and in the restaurant, you'll see everything is kind of, I don't know, it's not probably a 45-degree angle or something like that. I mean, it's bad. Might get lucky on this and dig up to where the cleanouts are. And that might be all you need to do. Let's go locate that. Alright, we're back. So that's what it is. It's underneath that, the cleanouts and right at the edge of the cooler. So we recommend digging that out. But yeah, that's what we have. So from where the cleanouts are, back toward the cooler, we believe it's like 10 feet. But that's what's happening. All that water is going back underneath the floor. And it just needs to be replaced. Repaired correctly. This isn't repaired correctly. Whoever did that didn't crack on that. And that is again underneath the restaurant in the kitchen, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe we're wrong. I think I'm wrong. We are underneath that cooler.
Huh?
Yep. Here's our cleanout.
Right there?
Yeah.
And the white you can see?
Yeah. So we're in good trouble now.
Uh-oh.
So it's 42. So they replaced. They're gonna have to go underneath the cooler.
Yep.
To me, it looks like there's a tie right here. It looks like an old cleanout or something.
Right here?
Yeah. This changes the whole thing. We're underneath that cooler. It's not where the cleanout is at.
You run on the side? No? Straight up under the cooler?
Yeah.
There'd be 42 at the cleanout?
Yeah.
And we didn't get 54?
50. We got in at 53, almost 54.
53.11.
Yeah. So the cleanout's fine.
So we're fully under.
Fully underneath the cooler. So disregard that first part I was talking about. We are definitely underneath the cooler. There's a cleanout right here. You can see. So let's clean out right before we get to the cooler. Anyway. trying to get a good located in that cooler, so we'll get on the edge of the cooler. Again, we're in the wild bird. Is this place called wild bird what?
The birds of the world.
Wild bird what?
Birds of the world.
Birds of the world. In the bathroom. Clean out above the toilet.